So one change for Team USA. Terry will anchor. Prandini will handle third, as she did yesterday, masterfully. Steiner on second, and this young woman, Melissa Jefferson, the U.S. champion, will lead off.
Last US world title in this event, 2017, London. Women's 4x100m relay final, let's go. Team USA, lane 3.
Jamaica off to a very good start, so is Great Britain, but look at Melissa Jefferson destroy first leg.
Makes the change to Abby Steiner, and Steiner is off.
That's Elaine Thompson-Herah down the backstretch for Jamaica, but the U.S. is there. Great Britain is still there as well.
Jenna Prandini of California has the stick now. Prandini on the inside of Jamaica. Oh, and Great Britain's in trouble.
The U.S. will hand off first, but Shericka Jackson.
It's Terry and Shericka Jackson. Here comes Jamaica running the United States down. Can Twanisha Terry hang on? You betcha she can. Team USA world champions. Terry runs them home.
Payback for the U.S. team over Jamaica. They've lost to Jamaica at the Worlds and the Olympics in her first World Championship.
A track relay team isn't always the sum of its parts. Sometimes it's more. That truth came alive in Eugene, Oregon, as the United States dethroned the sprint queens of Jamaica to win gold in the women's 4x100m relay at the World Athletics Championships. The American quartet of Melissa Jefferson, Abby Steiner, Jenna Prandini, and Twanisha Terry delivered a near-flawless performance, combining fresher legs with seamless baton exchanges to clock a world-leading 41.14 seconds. The fifth fastest time in history and the fastest ever recorded on USA soil. They edged out defending champions Jamaica, who finished just behind in 41.18, while Germany claimed bronze in 42.03, their first medal in the event since 2009. Jamaica entered the final as overwhelming favorites, fielding a powerhouse lineup of Elaine Thompson-Herah, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and Shericka Jackson, 3 of the fastest women the world has ever seen. Between them, the trio boasted 14 global titles and 24 medals from Olympic and World Championship competition. Yet, the USA team, none of whom had ever reached an individual global podium, showed that perfect chemistry and precision could outshine raw star power. Leadoff runner Melissa Jefferson blasted out of the blocks with the fastest opening leg at 11:35, setting the tone. Steiner, the 22-year-old NCAA and USA champion, ran a brilliant second leg of 9.86, feeding the baton to Prandini, who maintained the advantage with 10.05. Anchoring, Twanisha Terry held off the charging 9.66 split Shericka Jackson in a nail-biting finish that brought the Hayward Field crowd to its feet with the loudest roar of the championships. "This is the most fun race of my life," Steiner said. "You could feel the Hayward magic tonight." Terry added, "You can have the fastest forelegs, but if you don't move the baton, it means nothing. We focused on trust and chemistry, and it paid off." The win marked Team USA's third women's 4x100m gold in the last 7 global championships, adding to titles from the 2016 Olympics and 2017 Worlds. It was also the nation's 8th gold and 13th medal overall in the event. For Jamaica, there was disappointment, but also pride. "Of course we wanted to win," said Thompson-Herah, the fastest woman alive. "But we're glad for silver tonight. We can't complain." Fraser-Pryce earned her 14th World Championships medal, tying Usain Bolt's all-time total, while also equaling the event appearance record of 7. Behind the top 2, Germany's emotional bronze and Nigeria's African record of 42.22 rounded out an unforgettable race. Great Britain's challenge faded when Dina Asher-Smith pulled up injured before the final handoff, though anchor Daryl Nita still clocked the fastest split of the race at 9:57. In the end, it wasn't about who had the biggest names. It was about who had the best team. And on this night in Eugene, the United States proved greater than the sum of its parts.